Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Android Made Easy. So first of all guys, I hope everyone's staying safe and they're doing good against this COVID-19 battle. Now coming back of today's tutorial, so today we'll see Zomato India's application as a reference to see how to build navigation drawers and how to implement grid view in an application. So guys, from now on, our every videos will have one big application as a reference to see how to build small modules of each big applications, and then in the end we'll try to combine them into a major one big entire application. So let's start it guys. Something about like this. It's a Zomato India app navigation draw. This looks like this. So you can see the thing from the name Tarun to the payments thing. This part of the navigation bar of this app is something called header. Okay, navigation header concept, where we'll define a separate XML file header.xml, and we'll try to design this layout with a text view name Tarun, text view my email ID, and some links, buttons kind of links, or you can just for time being make it text view only if you don't want to navigate to some other screen, and an image on the right hand side. Okay, and then you have your normal navigation draw from category wise, like Zomato Gold has four sub menus, your membership, gold history, invite friends, and Zomato Gold help. Then food orders. So this is the order of the navigation draw. So to start with in our video, today we'll see first thing is the concept of navigation header, which will help us to design this part of the navigation drawer. Okay, I just made an XML file. Again, the same concept, layout, right click, new layout resource file. You will define, I've named the file as header.xml. You can create any name, but the name should be quite relatable to the concept. This is in header. So I've just I have interrupted rest view. I've given my name Tarun Israni and few of the layout parameters with height, text, color, style, and all that thing. Towards after that, below my name, I have my email ID, Tarun Israni 95. I have my image view, which is on the right hand side of the name. So here you go, layout to the end of. As your name ends, Tarun Israni, text view username. So this is the ID text view username. So towards as it ends after this I've placed my image here, and margin I've given on the left from left hand side I've given 50 dp. Then after this I have for time being kept these tabs not linking to some other page, just a text view, bookmarks and notifications. So if I give you a closer look of this, the design screen looks something like this. An image on right hand side, text view of my name, text view of my email ID, and few tabs, bookmarks and notifications, which I've kept text view for time being. So this is the navigation header, which will help us to create something like this. Okay, now, from Zomato Gold, the entire menu thing will use something called the concept of navigation menu. Okay, menu XML file. If you're not aware of what is menu XML file, you can see my first video of this channel, Introduction to Android Studio, where you can see I've helped you to understand what are menus in Android Studio. Nothing inside the menu file. I've created nav underscore menu.xml file, something like this. Now I've added some items from group is what you have to code in inside this. I've created an item. I've named this ID as gold. Okay, for this part now, Zomato Gold help. Okay, I've created the ID and I've named the category Zomato Gold. So inside this item, I've created sub menus: membership, your memberships, ID gold history, ID invite friends, ID help, Zomato Gold help. So this will help us to create something called something like this. A category title, Zomato Gold item, and then menu, your membership, gold history, invite friends, and Zomato Gold help. Similarly, again you have to give ID for an item, food orders, and four submenus, ID contactless dining, and submenus. So after this, an item, food orders, four submenus, item bookings, table bookings, and then two submenus. So this will help us to create something called the navigation drawer, okay? Navigation menu, drop down. Now after this, we'll see the concept of main thing, what is drawer layout, okay? Now we come out to our activity XML file, okay? By the way, our activity underscore main in the last tutorial had just a list view dropping, seeing the restaurant food items. I've just commented out. Now we are not using any kind of relative layout to display. We are altogether using a separate layout concept. Draw layout is a concept of in Android which helps us to create a sliding navigation drawer. Something Okay, here you cannot see something. You can see. I'll tell you what is it when you will run the app. So it helps us to just create a sliding navigation menu. Okay. So I have not used relative layout. I have used our Android widget called drawer layout, which I've given height and parent width as match parent, that is to occupy the entire screen, and it shows main activity is the connecting Java file for this. I've given an ID drawer, and background has been given been white. You can give any kind of background. Inside this drawer layout, now inside this drawer layout, I've started the linear layout, okay, which I've given orientation as vertical. That is, I'll have some more widgets below one below the other. Now we will come to the concept of toolbars. So now we are not using the action bar of Android. We'll be customizing our own toolbar, okay. So this toolbar I've made of customized toolbar where we'll have something called three lines. You click on that, navigation will slide towards your right, it will open, and you will swipe left, navigation door will close. So toolbar also I'm given the match parent as the layout width I've given match parent, and height I've just 50 dp. This is the height. You can 50 dp is enough for this. Inside this I have Yeah, so we had a list view in our last tutorial to show the entire list view of the food items. Instead of list view, I've just made a grid view. There's no changes, just the ID have changed and something called number of columns. So this will help you to show division of food items. Instead of one below the other, it will show one other. And now I have something called the concept of navigation view. Now, what is navigation view again? It is a kind of a UI widget in the Android Studio which will help us to view the navigation bar both either sideways. In our tutorial today, we'll be using the sideways view or either on the top that we see on websites. Okay, navigation view we'll be using. Now here I've included something called header layout header. So this which we had designed the header layout, this I've included inside this navigation view. Also, I've included nav underscore menu, Android menu, nav underscore menu. So inside the navigation menu, I just declared the header that I had made and menu file that I had made. So inside navigation view, when I'll slide left, it will show the entire navigation content. Something like this: a header file and a drop down menu. Now it's very simple, nothing, there's no like not much of coding in this. We just go to our main activity. I've defined drawer layout and toolbar. So I'll just find the IDs of the I'll just declare them, drawer layout and toolbar. I have something called implements navigation view dot on navigation item selected listener. So I'll tell you what is it. So just implement this navigation view and it will give you some small error. Just hover over this error. It will ask you to implement its method, and its method is nothing but a overridden method of on navigation item selected. That is, after you see the navigation drawer, if you want to click and navigate to some other screen, this helps you to click on individual navigation menu item. For example, I have to click on your membership and navigate to some other screen. This overridden method will do that. Now the last concept for the day is something called action bar. action bar draw toggle. So now this will help me to do two things, to bind two things, that is the drawer layout and the customized toolbar. So when you click on the toolbar, it will slide towards the left and navigation view will be visible, and when you swipe right again the navigation drawer will close. Going to on create, I found some IDs of my drawer layout and toolbar. Action bar draw toggle, new action bar draw toggle. It's a constructor which has four parameters inside it. This, that is the context of the activity, the draw layout which I've defined, the toolbar, and the other two things is a description method, something in the strings.xml. Navigation drawer open, open the navigation drawer close, close the navigation underscore main, just finding the ID nav underscore view, and last but not the least, action bar draw toggle dot sync state to synchronize with the entire draw layout functionality. And coming to this overridden method here, you remember in the nav underscore menu we had created a lot of sub menus and under one category, ID, orders, and all we had created. So suppose if you have to go, if you click on your membership and you want to navigate on some other screen, details of showing shows your membership and all. So ID here is given membership. So in main activity, if ID is given membership, here I just for your general understanding, just navigate from main activity back to my splash screen. You can navigate to some other Java class where you have some other screen to display to the user. That's it. So to summarize it, it's this tutorial was very easy. It's just we created a small header file where we had our name Tarun and our photo. We created menu XML file for the navigation drop down. We saw something considered draw layout. Slide towards the right, navigation drawer should be visible. Slide towards the left, navigation drawer closed. We made our own toolbar. Have to click something three lines on the customized toolbar. We'll click on it. Draw layout will slide right and left. Navigation view where we put our XML menu file and header file together to show inside to show in one thing, and action bar draw toggle to handle the functionality of drawer layout and toolbar together. But very important concept lastly, now Android provides you by default an action bar, but we are not using the action bar of Android. We have made our own toolbar, okay? So just go inside styles.xml, and many of you will have here something called action bar dark theme or something. Just make a no action bar because we have created our own action bar here, okay? Action bar draw toggle. We have used our customized action bar where we have binded the toolbar and the draw layout together. This tutorial was quite easy, guys. Now I'll run this app. You will get to see a very good bits.